Yay! Hello! Good morning. Hello, beautiful world. I am so happy that you are here. This is my first Sunday morning political commentary show that I am producing myself here on YouTube because I'm hosting a weekly countdown. And it's already started. We're already in the middle of it, but this is the first Sunday. So I'm so excited because I am here. I have been working on this project for a year since I wrote the book. So let me show the book a second. Okay, here's the book. It's over on Amazon. Go check it out on Amazon. You could be downloading it right now if you have a Kindle and an EPUB. It's only $10. They'll ship it to you paperback. I'd love it if you could write in it. It's an activity book that guides you through this process that I'm hosting every Tuesday night on the live stream. Okay. I also have all these videos cut and edited together over on the websites and the channel. And that's called the Focus to Pivot course. So I want you to go check those out, and I should be pointing somewhere here. I'm trying to learn how to do all the internet tricks. I admit it. And so this is my political background, my political commentary, my lifetime of studying history and culture, going to places that have been impacted by acts of nature and helping them as a tourist try to participate in some sort of recovery. I went to Haiti after the earthquake. I've been to Port-au-Prince. I've been there. I went over to Jacmel. We saw the streets that were like this. We went swimming in the most beautiful place, Bastion Bleu, I think it was called. And it just is magical. So this is part of the behind the scenes magic I am exposing and telling you right now this morning here in a political commentary show. Okay. So it is different. This is something different. I'm not going to be yelling at anybody back and forth. I'm yelling mostly because I need to get my voice heard. So as the cheerleader, I'm a huge cheerleader. Here's my magic wand, which I'll talk about. Help me get the word out. Okay, please subscribe. Please leave me comments here. I need to have this interaction. I'm trying to get the conversation started. It's a difficult conversation that we have to have. Okay, because here's my title and the words that popped this morning. I'm so excited. Trump exposed. Yeah, the king is being exposed that he has no clothes. It's starting, okay? It's starting. Like I said, the countdown's already started. We're already on it. This is already starting. So my behind the scenes secret formula of what is happening here in my garden, in my classroom, in my political psychology experiment. It's a psychology hub. I love calling it that because it's modern, it's different. It's bringing together all kinds of information. Okay, someone's saying, hello, Granny. Thank you for giving me the respect of an elder. I'm sure that your grandmother would appreciate you being here today because this is about a return to civics and a return to polite conversation between people. Giving respect to ourselves means giving it to other people as well. Okay, so thank you. Someone's saying hello. Thank you. I appreciate the positivity coming back. Okay, so this is the magic formula because if Trump exposed. MAGA. Hello, people in MAGA. I have information to share with you. I'm a high school teacher. I'm coming from a background of research. I'm coming from the background of the 3,000 years of knowledge and wisdom, because our brains is what we have. Our possession, our most valuable possession, is our brains. And levels of thinking involves having a good teacher explain it to you so that you can get your levels of thinking ramped up in a positive, strong, self-sufficient for you formula that works, that's proven over time. Brotar in Spanish, to sprout. Okay? So that's why I'm here. I'm following the Nobel Peace Institute's protocol. I went on a visit over there, totally accidentally picked up this book. And it said to me pretty much, Kirsten, you have to go do this. So it took me a little time to figure out how to do it. And now I'm doing it. So here I am. This is Sunday morning with Kirsten Peck. I just got this new t-shirt. I think it's super fun. It's super cool. And pop art, totally my theme, my brand. I had to get it. I had to wear it because, yes, this is week number 18 or 17, depends on where you're at with this. Here's my countdown from the 18. Okay, back on track here. The new American dream is to get out of America. I'm not going to buy that one. I'm going to disagree. No, I have that experience. My parents actually spent years down in Panama. I have a long-term experience as the expat versus the American. And when people decide in their journey out of the country, after those years, they decide to come back. That's been my experience, and that is my experience now. Because whether I am or am not supposed to be here in Puerto Rico, that's up for debate by everybody every day. And so I'm addressing this. Okay, wait for the cosmos to know for itself. So to the cosmos, I love this feedback. Thanks, you guys. To the cosmos, this is my part of my other magic formula. So yes, I'm calling first up the hero thinking. It's levels of thinking, higher and stronger up the thinking patterns. And that's done through art every day here with me. This is what I'm talking about, okay? The levels of thinking. And the secret magic formula, yes, it is. I'm tapping into the elements of the earth. You're absolutely right. I am fascinated by the patterns and how things that were alive turn into rocks. And that this knowledge that we've had, Socrates and Sophocles back in the beginnings of Greek time, back when democracy was being written out and organized and, yes, manipulated, which is an episode that I'm going to be dropping soon on this channel and on the other one. Okay, we're exposing the problems of it to make it better. That's this piece of this. And so Socrates, yes, and Plato. So Plato, look this one up, is the one I really want to talk about. If we want to go deep in old school philosophy, look up Plato and the cave. Look up the cave, because people would rather be, yes, chained to the wall, yes, afraid of the boogeyman that's out there, afraid of all that manipulation, afraid of all of that stuff. They would rather be contained and yes, even chained to a wall, because standing up and walking out of the cave is scary. And that's why I'm a teacher. That's this piece of it. That's the Enlightenment that then by the 1500s, they put a name on it. So Plato, look Plato up. Sophocles, yes, we're practicing this Socratic method. This is what we're doing, inquiry. So if you have questions about political identity and about they're even calling it a political identity crisis. A political identity crisis. Yes, because you've been wearing this hat. You've been in this veil, in this gang. It is a gang. It's a gang. Money, extortion. This is this week's episode is Follow the Money. I'm talking about the extortion and the fraud. and the manipulation, and that it's hard to admit that you believed that manipulation. I know it is. I know that's hard. I know. But I also have to tell you, I have the way. I'm the person to help you through this. So let me get to this. What am I doing today? Okay. We're going to talk about, let me go first here. I have a new hat. Here's the new hat. Isn't it cool? You can get the merch over on my website, joywestpress.com/shop. Has the hat, has some of the t-shirts, not this one. I got this one yesterday. I have to admit, I just saw it and loved it and had to buy it. This isn't mine. I shouldn't be using it like that, but I loved it. I thought it was hilarious. Okay. I have a hat. I have t-shirts that have Lady Liberty on them. Yes, I have Lady Liberty. I did a little bit of my mask experience because I have to put on a mask. I have to put on a show. This has to be some countdown show. So behind the scenes, it's like I have my first degree is in theater. I married an actor. So show business is all about, it's a game. The Wizard of Oz. Yes, the Wizard of Oz from the 1930s. Yes, 1920s. He wrote that because that was the big exposure then. So today's word, Trump exposed. The king is being exposed. He's naked. He's got nothing. He's a liar. He loses in court. So he's breaking the court. That's not right. That's not right. That's not right. Go get my book. Go get my book. Okay, continuing on, because this is the behind the scenes. I'm showing you. Here's what I'm doing. Art. Art. Yes. Political commentary. You guys, you really got to stop this. We've got to stop finger pointing. Everyone has a seat at the table. Everyone deserves to be heard. That's according to Nobel. And until we can get to the point where both sides can listen to each other and hear what the other one's having problems with, we're never going to get to the conclusion. We're just going to keep fighting, which is what they want us to do. So stop it. Stop. This is the trick. Here's the trick. Stop. Stop. Think. Think some more. And then, think some more. What is your reputation? Are you a liar? Are you a bully? If you're in MAGA and if you're a bully, how's that working for you? Are you happy? I don't think this guy is a bully. The honor that's in this guy's life, that's not honor. That MAGA hat, I don't think that's America. I really don't. And if you don't think that's America either, come Tuesday night, go do the Focus to Pivot course. Go learn all about my mojo, all about my learning, because it is about thinking. It's about thinking. And yes, I'm going to show these, just even though I know you can't really read them. Yes, I have this levels of thinking, this wisdom in here. The shield is your wisdom, not some dumb red hat. No, we got to take the hat off, which is the episode Tuesday night, taking that hat off. Because your brain is thinking. Your brain needs to think, okay? And the masks, what mask are you wearing? Is it an ugly mask? Is it a nice mask? Are you happy? Are you welcoming your friends and neighbors? MAGA family, I have to talk to you. MAGA friends, I have to get back to being MAGA friends. My MAGA family, my MAGA friends, I have to talk to you. And here's why, because that hat, all that rage, all those lies, he's been lying to you for a decade. He's been lying for a decade. And now it says Trump exposed. Could it be? Yeah, this morning, 14,000 people this morning searching today. 14,000 people today searching Trump exposed. Yes, Barron grifting. Yes, Melania running. Yes, those search terms are on the rise. Yes, Barron is grifting. Are you making all that money? Because I also saw the report that said everybody that bought those meme coin things that he did a year ago lost it all. So a guy put in $10,000, he now has $300. How's that working for you? We got to talk about this because your limiting beliefs, this is like a chain on your head. It's a chain. It's the cloak of deception. And that's what I'm trying to get people to see. And it's about a political awakening. Yes, a political awakening we have to have. It takes a political awakening because we're going to have to talk to each other. Someone's got a message here. When you strip away the complex laws, a life of friction really does come to a lack of goodness. A lack of goodness. You know, I really hope I appreciate you saying that, and I hear you, and I really am afraid. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. That scares me. That scares me. Don't say that. Because here's why. Okay. Magic power. Magic power. Stop. Magic power. Research says, if people have stability, which is a safe home, food, and clothing, you have to be protected from the universe. You have to have a place to sleep that's safe, like an animal has to have a safe place to sleep. You have to have food. So you have to have the ability to get food that's good for you. Water, I'm going to put with that one. And you have to have clothing. And that's research says if people have that, if they've got that as the foundation, anything is possible in their abilities to produce anything. And that I've seen that happen. I know that research. That's this big gang exit research. So please look into the gang exit. Please, whoever wrote that, who wrote that? I love you for responding. Thank you. I don't mean to shut you down. I want you to look into gang exit because it's about economics and it's about a belief that you can make money yourself out of your brain. It's not some machine that's against you. It's not. It's about education. It's about empowerment. And that, yes, that then is what they're trying to shut down. They don't want people to be imaginative and creative because look what happens. Look with me one more second. I got one more thing here and then I got to go. It's Sunday morning. This is my political commentary show. So education. Okay. Education. Inquiry. If your brain is asking questions, if you're asking yourself, you know, these things are not really my values, I'm not real sure. If you're asking yourself those questions, I want to talk to you. Okay. Number one. Number two, I want to show how inquiry works because I want to teach it. I want to be it. Okay. So here's my inquiry. I'm fascinated. I'm trying to learn about the patterns and I'm trying to figure out how organisms live together and work together when they're different, when they don't necessarily, they're not the same kind of organisms and yet they're able to live together and work together. Okay. And I have become now infatuated. I moved out here to Kamui, Puerto Rico, and the water here magically, of course, it was exactly a place I'm supposed to be. It's down at the water in Kamui. There's a bar there called the Ohana, which is funny because one of my best friends lives in Hawaii. in Kona, and her place is called the Ohana. So to me, it instantly is like, here's my friend Liz, and she in Hawaii in the lava rocks swims in the Heckas, and sure enough, right there is the Heckas with the rocks, which is why I am now obsessed with these Heckas and these rocks. I managed to move to the exact place where I'm supposed to be. Okay, that's going on. So yesterday I go down to the waterfront. I'm loving the beach. I'm hanging out. We're having the Sahara sand, which means that the wind is blowing sand across the water from Africa. It is literally so overcast here. The sun is clouded. There, it was hard to breathe. I couldn't stay out there very long. So again, I'm trying to explain a different perspective, a different point of view than what you would expect in this formula. Okay. So I go down there and I'm showing you this because I've had to collect it and bring it back. I'm obsessively getting my rocks. I saw a sea urchin that was sitting up out of the water on one of the pieces of rock. Usually they're kind of under the water. They don't really sit out. And sure enough, I splashed some water up on him and he kept moving out of the water because I guess he wanted to be in the sun. He wanted to be up on the rock. And so this is a very weird organism because I guess it's an animal. It moves, but it looks like a plant. It's this sea urchin. So this little baby thing, it was really cute to watch. Okay. On the beach, not attached, not living, was this really cool piece of spongy seaweed. Very spongy and soft and mushy. It was so cool. And a beautiful piece, another beautiful piece here. See if I can show it on my blue. And again, this one is soft and plant-like. It's not exactly a coral turned hard. It was alive. It was attached up there in the Hecka, in the rocks and all that waterbed that's there. Okay. And so I'm trying to figure out how things get along together because I know biologically, I know that we can do this. And so back to that comment and back to that belief of the American dream. Please look at your founding documents. Please go look at the Magna Carta. Go to the U.S. Archives website. They have phenomenal pictures of the Magna Carta. It's sitting there in Washington, D.C. Okay, another one that's sitting there is the Mayflower Compact. That is over at the Library of Congress. So go over to that website and look through their archives because they've got the documents as well. And so this is the education piece. This is back to me focusing back here. Trump exposed. Yeah, education. Talk to a teacher. I'm calling out all of my reading teacher friends especially. This is reading standard number 5, cause and effect. This is reading standard number 6. Number 6, drawing conclusions and making inferences. And the problem that you're having is based on standard 8, which is the source, because your source is lying to you. Your source is manipulating you. And I'm the teacher here trying to call you back to the classroom. Come back, come back, come back, come back. So this is me being a cheerleader on a Sunday morning. And I've been through my political show. I'm so excited. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for sharing this. Go visit my website. Get your own new hat because on Tuesday we're going to talk about the hats. And if it's a thing about having a red hat on your head, then you know what? I got a different red hat. Okay? That's where this is at. Okay. And I'll also tell you, get a piece of cardboard. This is simple cardboard and a string and some paint, or do it with crayons. Just get a piece of paper. Go get some markers. Start being creative with this stuff. Start drawing how you feel. Start drawing that out. It's art therapy. That's what I do in the Catalyst Power. So again, the secret formula. Here's the secret formula. Levels of thinking. Creative thinking and critical thinking, and out in the garden at night. Go outside at night, in the dark, in the middle of the night. Go outside in the night, because you'll get a different perspective. You need to think about things differently. You really do. It's time to change. If you want something different, if you're tired of what you have, that's my question. If you're tired of the MAGA party, of the MAGA thing, of the gang, it's a gang. If you are beginning to understand that it's gang and that it's not really you, what are your values? What are they really? And when you go through the list, is greed a value? I don't think it is. Is it? Are you so greedy that you're willing to let this continue? And it's hard. I know it's hard. I'm calling out the people of all parties. I don't care which party you're in. I don't care. Anybody, everybody. This is the problem that they're having in the Democratic Party. Because the young people are like, no, we're not making money. We're not making money from killing people. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. So I'm learning from the kids that yes, moral ethics. The kids know it. And the elders, the ancient wisdom knew it. They wrote the ethics rules. Those, again, back to Plato and Sophocles. And yeah, those guys wrote the ethics rules. So me, Sunday morning, out here in the most beautiful paradise, here I am. Let your dreams go. I'm out here in the middle of the night looking at this unbelievable sky in the middle of the night, because it makes the world look different. You get a different perspective. Yeah, let's talk, because Trump exposed. Sunday morning, here I am. No, Tuesday night, MAGA exit countdown. Okay, one more time. MAGA exit countdown. All right, gotta go. Bye. Okay, bye. Will it turn off?